Hi, this is Dr. No, Get Focused Dentistry. So today we're going to talk about a couple of exercises that we suggest that your child should be doing after they are finished healing with the tongue tie release. So if you think about when we do a tongue tie release, is allowing your child tongue now to move more freely. However, they have not practiced or they have not using their tongue in the correct manners. So now we have to introduce these exercises so then it will help your child utilizing their tongue in the correct manner. Usually we release it for multiple reasons, mostly for airway issues or speech issues. So these exercises that we are going to link below, they are individual exercises that you can see, but I will talk to you a little bit more about why we recommend these exercises. The first set of exercises that we're going to recommend is posterior tongue exercise. The reason why we recommend these is usually when your child has a tongue tie, they are mainly just using the front of their tongue and not the back of their tongue. The back of their tongue tends to be quite weak at this point. However, the back of the tongue should be the main thing that's be moving when your child is using the tongue to move into function. And it's also determined the airway, the upper respiratory muscle, where they can learn how to breathe a lot better. The second set of exercises that we're going to link below are what we call tongue pop. So tongue pop again is we're trying to get the entire tongue to get better strength rather than just the front of the tongue, and these are really easy. These exercises you can do in the car or driving. This is pretty self-explanatory on there, just doing more frequently in the beginning of right after the tongue tie release, so then we can build that strength so they can improve on their tongue function. The third set of exercises that we recommend are basically what we call tongue on the spot. So usually when your child has tongue tie, the front of the tongue tend to move too much. That will lead into a lot of issues, what we call tongue thrust or reverse swallow. So these sets of exercises teach your child tongue to kind of be more in the resting positions where they're supposed to be during rest or during the process of swallowing. The hardest part of this whole process with the tongue on the spot is the daily integrations of getting your child remember that the front of the tongue should be still, and the only movement is really more in the back of the tongue. And lastly, the set of exercises that we're going to link are what we call lip comp. So basically, a lot of time we see that a child has tongue tie will have some airway component. They are usually try to breathe through their mouth, so then therefore the lips or muscle are actually quite weak. So what we like to do is we like to work on these lips muscles, trying to get them to learn to close their lips a lot more. So then that will facilitate nose breathing. Without the lips being closed, it's too easy for them to transition between nose breathing into mouth breathing. And then that will kind of defeat the purpose of why we release this tongue tie or why your child have adenoid and tonsil out. These are all 4 set of exercises that I don't think they are hard. They do require commitment. If you guys try it out and you guys having a really hard time, then you can always start the myofunctional therapy with us. However, I think these are all exercises that it does take some commitment, but if you come to us for myofunctional therapy, we are doing the same set of exercise. You guys have to do homework anyway. So if you can really try to remember that and just really make sure this part of routine where you guys dedicating a lot of your time to doing these exercises, and usually it's about 4 minutes a day, which is not super long on there, but it's more so about the commitment of doing it.